There we go. I had to make sure that you could hear me. Hello. Welcome to Terra Nil. I've heard this described as a reverse strategy game, or reverse 4X, where instead of building to expand, you're building to kind of like minimize your footprint overall. I'm kind of excited to check this out. I've heard some good things. And I've been doing some paratextual reading in the meantime as well. I've got some highlights from Joel Wainwright and Jeff Mann's Climate Leviathan that I'll be discussing. Beginner's Guide to Ecosystem Restoration. Need to experiment. I like experimenting. Pass it along. May it serve someone else. Good luck with your journey of restoration. Let's see. I have strategy game experience, so Ecologist seems like the right one for me. Tutorials enabled. Starting resources. Building unlocks. Alright. Please tell me I can do WASD. Oh, and middle mouse. Oh, bless. Okay, good. And then zoom in and out. Okay. So we should begin with a turbine. It provides electricity to nearby buildings. Cool. Try to fit 4 toxin scrubbers as far from that as I can. Okay. Pretty straightforward. We'll keep them at a distance there. The soil's looking good. Some buildings can be rotated. Select the irrigator. Ah, okay, so it takes input from different directions. Greenery provides resources which are used to create buildings. Construct 3 on the clean soil. Using the rotation methods. Dynamic soundtrack, I like that. And it indicates which one, like how much resources I've got. Okay, the handbook. Increasing the greenery is your primary goal, but keep an eye on the available resources. Let's get the target to 30% to start. Okay. So did the irrigators not take power then? Right, no, it doesn't require power. But it does require scrubbed soil. So our next objective, if we're just getting 30% as our rough target right now, let's build there to maximize the use of the resources. And it's 28. That's 21. Okay. Great. We've got something going on there. 25% greenery. So same kind of deal. It actually might be better to build No, because if I build them like this, a little further out. Oh, that one, I messed up that one a little bit. Plus 68. Oh, okay. That's way more efficient. Okay. We have some goals. 177 more greenery tiles. Okay. Let's get started then. So, same as last time, we want to maximize the amount of land that we're getting scrubbed clean here in these corners. It's gonna miss this bit, isn't it? Yep. And okay, that's not nothing. Something else that's interesting about this game as well, when I was looking into this a little bit more, was that the developers have voluntarily like waded into climate politics, as it were. Obviously, by making this sort of game, you kind of do it involuntarily, but they've also done it voluntarily, and you know, are like planting trees and directly contributing to climate effort in a meaningful way, which is, you know, it's nice to see. It's kind of refreshing. Interesting. Okay, so this terrain here, not sure what the deal is with that yet, but it doesn't quite let me. Okay. Do that. Okay. Ah! That's a riverbed. Okay. Range is extended by elevation. Okay, starting to piece this together. So if that's the case, then what we want to start with is a power source up there that can then pump into the riverbed there. It's good. Same with this. We want another power source. If we want to finish the riverbeds, actually another power source here and pump there. The combined pumps are extending that out a little bit more. And same principle should apply to this. So if we run the pump, I would have thought that that volume would also have an effect. But it looks like we need one more pump no matter what. Okay, that completes the river. 551, and I need 39 more resources to unlock this. Alright. Start with toxin scrubber here. And I'll put another one there as well. Putting the third one here and allowing us to get a pretty decent chunk of irrigation. Okay, it's not nothing. It's not optimal, but it's not nothing. It doesn't need to be optimal, though. So what do I have now? Crystallizes nearby greenery, creating rock. Right, and rock lets me build... Rock lets me build up to... Oh. That's an undo button. Huh. Okay, gonna keep that in mind. That's 48. I reached 75% on the map. I think the benefit of rock is that it lets me flexibly create more locations for turbines, is the idea that I think I'm seeing here. Dynamic soundtrack again, just like fucking crushing it. Alright. We're at 75% on this map now. Creates a new riverbed. Poisons the land around it. Can be rotated. Huh. I guess combined with the calcifier, that again, it's flexible creation of the of land to build turbines and stuff on. Okay. Let's continue to build this network of scrubbers out a bit more. $139, 142. What's that giving us? 91. So 139. Can I get 139? 136. We'll have to do. And then if I scrub this bit here and build another irrigator, that puts it above 100. Once the backbone is thriving, your next step is to increase the diversity of growing plants. Finbows, wetlands, and forest. And pay attention to the local climate. Oh. Okay, so now we have a second tab. And if I build beehives on the trees, then that increases the biodiversity for that area. Start by doing that. Allows for the starting of a controlled burn. You would hive a bee. Yes, I would. Fun fact, our, I don't even know what that means either. Our, Parliament is actually called the Beehive. Here in Aotearoa. You know, because it's always buzzing with activity. So I'm thinking... Creates wetlands. Requires low ground and irrigator. Oh, it's like an upgrade for the irrigator. I understand. So if I do this, just for example, and then also, oh no, tab 2. Oh. I see. Ashy nutrients tiles. So that would be using the solar amplifier is the next one to do controlled burns. Okay. Requires power. Delicious ash. Ooh. Oh. Hey. I think that spread a bit more than I was maybe reckoning. Not optimal. Okay. But now I have an arboretum. Use the ash to create forests. Can only be built on a building husk. Yeah, really stretching the limits. I think the idea might be, if you want to control it further, that you would you build stoppers for it, like with the excavator. It's kind of a barely controlled burn. But let's get a couple forests going then. Okay. So we have some of the forest that we need. We need more wetlands. And I'm just kind of thinking now. If we use an excavator there, I can maybe like kind of start turning some of these corners into wetlands. Does this require? It requires power. That's right. So we start doing that, and then... This is going to be really clumsy. Scrub the toxins from that. Again, really clumsy. Let's see if it works. Is it not on low ground? Oh no. I think I fucked up. Okay, how about this then? If we... start scrubbing up here. Just to start getting toxins out. Then I do that plus this, and furthermore, seriously, is it not low ground? Is it like the proximity? Provides resources in wetland, requires low ground and irrigator. Like, this'll definitely turn into one, no problem. Plus 35. Okay. It's got some range about it, so... Okay, let's unlock the next building. Climate manipulation. Boy, do we need some of that. Climate is defined by these attributes. Right now, we're only interested in the humidity. Broad effects on the environment. Okay. Buildings that grow plants are affected by regional climate attributes. Many buildings modify it slightly, but some, like this, the cloud cedar, changes it significantly. Okay. So if we do that, that's a 6% raise. 7%. 2%. We want to maximum 12% over the wetlands. So we can seed clouds. Oh shit, they put Splatoon 3 Salmon Run in here. Ferns will start growing on the riverbeds. Oh, that's nice. I still need more wetlands and more Finbos. That would give me 108 wetlands tiles. More himbos. Yes! Always more himbos. Let's see. Just pulling up some relevant reading here, just from Climate Leviathan as well. Since we're talking about like climate manipulation and stuff, Wainwright and Mann both note that the vast proportion of historical greenhouse gases have been emitted as the byproducts of the choices and activities, not of the masses of ordinary people, but rather of a wealthy minority of the world's people. Why that wealthy minority did nothing and what that means for our political futures are crucial questions. End quote. It's been interesting to read this, though. I will admit I haven't gotten to the real spicy stuff. More specifically, talking about Climate X. The proposed future, the final proposed future that is in Climate Leviathan. Oh, the excavator's a lot smaller now. That's nice. It used to be twice that size. Let's see. So forests are done. Wetlands are in progress. I need some more flexibility on the ability to have some power delivered out to this section of the map here. So what I'm gonna do... The water pump, I need power for that, right? I can't move that turbine. Okay, if I want to do this... First we create rocks. Then we install a turbine. Then we excavate. And then I don't think, because I didn't think about the fact that I would need to... Oh, boy. Okay, maybe? Hang on. Hey! Okay. That's not nothing. We're getting somewhere. And then I can finish pumping. And additionally, create rock formations that allow me to deliver power, which allows me to scrub toxins. And that lets me build an arboretum. If I do the arboretum, I get a limited amount of forest tiles there, but it does offer me the option to build in some finbows, create an irrigation pattern here. Ah. And then if I wanted to, that would get me over the line. Ideal conditions for hydroponium. Okay. Humidity increase. 150 is the target for a salmon run. That pushes us up over 80. Hey! We're getting rain. Oh, that's good sound. I want to wait and see what effect the rain has. Yeah, baby! Look at that! Oh, that is awesome. It removes the need for a lot of the irrigation and stuff. Alright, that's our next set of goals. Construct an airship by recycling your buildings. As you remove your presence, introduce fauna to be the new custodians. Awesome. So I can build the airship in the wetlands. And I can begin recycling buildings. Let's do a quick teardown. Another teardown. There we go. Travels along rivers to collect recycled material from loading docks. Sweet. So, loading dock loads it from the surrounding buildings into the silo, or from the silos. So probably best to make a stop there, because then I can build an additional silo that will recycle these. And the drones collect it. Pound lock. Ah, okay. As needed, they can go up and down waterfalls. So I'm probably going to need one there. As well as the loading dock. Okay, these are also designed in the different stages. It's just occurring to me. Alright, we're at 34%. There we go. Animal Observatory. Allows use of a sonar ping to encourage animal species to move into a habitat that's appropriate for them. Open the scanning panel. We got deer. Deer alert. Okay, get a hint about where each species lives. Use this button to scan. Habitats for 3 animals. I think I accidentally put in some deer. Scanning for deer. Yeah, baby, we got deer. Okay, in range of at least 20 greenery tiles is the requirement there. There's 2 requirements for deer. Or, sorry, for whatever this is. I think it's a beaver. So, we'll try the... Oh, it's frogs! Yeah! Oh my god, look at the little dudes. How about this one? What's this? Large caniform. Wolf? On a hill. Oh, this caniform. It'd be a bear. Right? Yep, that sounds like frog. Large lake. Requirement partially met. I don't think I have a lake, so that's probably not. On a river near a forest. It is in range of a river and in range of a forest, partially. I would need to do another controlled burn, wouldn't I? If I was to want to introduce beavers. Forest near a source of prey. Again, the controlled burn problem. In range of a group of deer. Oh, maybe... Given that even that's in range, maybe even this would work. Ah, it's not in range of the deer. Unless... How are you not in range of deer? Timberwolf. There we go. Alright, we've got them. Let's keep tearing down our manual labor. %. What's left? Really just the silos. Alright. Damn, just out of range. Well, let's start with that. $245, $270. Am I gonna need to excavate to get more... get closer to these recycle bits here? It's not nothing. But I probably need to add a pump. Drone can't traverse the wetlands. Okay. Incoming laser beam. Oh yeah, that doesn't solve my problem at all. How about that? That actually does solve my problem. Let this be a lesson. If you blindly stab at things, eventually something will work. Okay. Helpfully pointing out the last remaining buildings, which is nice. how am I gonna get to you? Obviously, I'm gonna shoot lasers. That nabs everything. Nice. I just need to finish nabbing all this. Ah, fuck. Hang on, I need to shoot more lasers. And pump some water to fill the void. Loading dock 1, 2. 3. And then I think that's the last one. Oh. Get back up there. Surely there's a path now. Oh, maybe not. I think the pump might have blocked it. Yeah, okay. And then... okay. One more building. It is literally just outside my range. There we go. Pump that full, load that all up. 100% recycled. Look at that. I'm about to say, wait, they're leaving behind the drone? Nope. Got that with too. Certainly not my neatest job. Okay. So we're going from temperate to tropical. Okay. Cleaning the surrounding oceans and reintroducing plant life. Toxin scrubbers clean land and sea. Greenery and clean ocean contribute towards your goal. Okay. Let's get started. First things first. Okay, so toxin scrubbers need to be built on land, but they can affect all tiles. Okay. We have a starting point. Okay. Seeing some possibilities. Namely, the possibilities I'm seeing involve, like, some stuff over here. Let's keep building turbines. Okay, we have some flex now. Mineralizer. Ah, this creates rock, which then allows us to install power. Meaning, like, I can scrub these areas more easily. Let's try starting that, so... Okay. Do we have multiple levels of elevation, too? Or is it just the... We do! We have 2 levels of elevation this time. Well, that's great. The humidity goals as well. It will likely be more beneficial to build the cloud seeders, like, literally in the middle of the ocean if I can. Reclaim 261 more ocean tiles. Can certainly try. I'm gonna build another turbine there. Start preparing some of the land up top. This seems like it's going to be an ideal spot to put a pump. Sure enough. Look at how much of that it fills. It's beautiful. We can also do this to get a little bit more greenery and resources for the moment. That allows us to keep building a little bit more flexibly. Same with this, we'll do the same here. Irrigate. Sweet. Our ocean tiles creates a small island on which buildings can be placed. Right, so if I were to say... Okay. Let's try out our game theory, so... We start with this. We crystallize, and then we go... Like that. Is that enough room for a toxin scrubber? It would be if there was power. Which just needs to be installed. Ta-da! Hey! Okay, we're getting somewhere. Let's see. I think I had some notes on ocean warming as well. Here, let me just double check. Oh, right. Maybe talking about Leviathan itself is a good point to talk about here. While we work on the oceans, Climate Leviathan, named such after Hobbes's like discussions of the Leviathan, and the Leviathan is a quote a sea monster who seems to be the very embodiment of nature's ferocity. It is figured as a means to escape the state of nature, which is to introduce society. It's a machinic anti-monster in Hobbes's philosophy, though. It is something that is, like, to be feared and not really to be feared. It is, like, it's a force of nature. We are meddling with Leviathan, in a sense. We are heading towards it. We are, like, actively confronting it. I think that's probably... way more other... Let's see. I should have had more... I should have taken more comprehensive notes. I will say, though, there is a lot of, like, there's a lot of really great quotes in here. For example, quote, "It is not enough to forecast doom, however justified it might seem, in the hope that the mere fear of it will help us find an emergency exit." I like that a lot. It's very applicable to a lot of things. It feels applicable to, like, even, like, trans panic, you know? Like, we kind of are forecasting, like, oh yeah, look how bad things are right now, and it's going to get worse. And there's a degree to which, yeah, that's probably true. You know, we're up against forces that want us dead, plain and simple. It will probably not, it's not going to be good for a while. But at the same time, like, just saying that isn't enough. It isn't productive. We need to actually do something about that. It means, like, actively devising means by which to fight. Even just a really, really small one that I found was that as while we struggle, as we must, to limit rapid climate change by mitigations great and small, we also have to think carefully about its likely political consequences. But even just that, while we struggle as we must, I like the framing that gives. It frames the struggle for climate justice as an imperative rather than as something that is optional, which I really like, because it is an imperative. It affects literally every one of us. It's going to continue to affect literally every one of us in ways both big and small. And we also have to look at like, what does that mean from a political standpoint? What does it mean from a social standpoint? Who is going to be affected the most? How do we help those people? Okay. Let's start cleaning up more towards the middle if we can here. We definitely can. Even at a small resource penalty. I'm going to need to crystallize more. Regain some of those lost resources. Do a similar tactic here. Crystallize close to the islands. And then create a formation. Cool. Let's keep looking at this. In considering our political situation with climate change as well, Wainwright and Mann both ask, can we conceive of revolutions in the name of climate justice? And if so, what do they look like? And I feel like it's kind of a hard question to ask. What does a revolution look like? Let's kind of start there. It's going to mean a lot of getting away from capitalist urges, I feel like. That's going to be a lot of, like, going beyond a lot of the platitudes that we have been offered by capitalism. Like, you know, oh, if we recycle more, if we do this and we do that, we actually need way more sustainable options. And that means, like, cutting back on manufacturing and how much we are actually making in a lot of cases. We make too much food, for example. There is an enormous amount of food waste that we could get rid of in no small part. Where are we at? 91 now. If I do this, will this push me over? 96. $110. Alright, we're past the first goal. Increasing biodiversity. Restore beaches and mangroves and tropical forests. Use the monorail network to transport coral polyps to the sea. Wetlands will be best to have inland rather than right on the ocean's edge. Yeah, I'm really delighted by this so far. I'm just talking about this and Wainwright and Mann's Climate Leviathan. Which I fully admit, I'm only through the first section. You know. Wainwright and Mann are careful to point out, by the way, that their analysis in Climate Leviathan is something that both anticipates and fights against the rapidly warming world, because it understands the realities of capitalism. The reality that we're not going to really, stop doing what we're doing. Not in a heartbeat. Not unless we're forced to. And that's going to create problems. Construct 3 more combustors. I haven't even made any, forests or anything, though. Greenery. Twitter is actively problematic, and it is getting worse. And it is also, not insular, which benefits people who are doing, trans activist work. I think co-hosts and Mastodon, you run the risk of being in kind of an insular community that is just a lot of trans people. Twitter is also where crowdfunding gets the most traction. Yep. It's the only website that still allows porn. It's the only major social network that you can still, if you want to, like some of us are inclined to do, create and post porn. It's bad. Yeah, if you want traction, if you want audience, it demands that you be on Twitter. You have to be, because that's where the people are. If you don't go to where the people are, if you're doing what I'm doing, for example, you're like, this is work. right? Like, it doesn't seem like it if you look at it just on the surface, but this is work. I'm working right now. I'm doing my best to, like, keep you entertained, and I've got, like, actual stuff that I've been reading and trying to tie it together into the themes of the game. I did some poor attempts at that earlier. I'm trying to tie this all in, though, right? Oh, yeah. Like, most people just want to post with friends, and that means that, you know, you go where your friends are. And if your friends are on Twitter and they're not moving, you stay on Twitter. That just ends up being how it is. Just that is a waterfall. Yeah, the network effect is hard to break. Where's the combustors? Oh, are they under... Oh, yep, here we are. Ah. Okay, so it just creates a burn in an area. So if that's what that's doing... Migratory birds have returned. Hell yeah, we got birds. Yeah, there's too many good reasons not to leave even shitty sites, you know? Letarium. Must be built on a toxin scrubber. Well, we've got one right on there. Okay. We've got beaches. Sort of. What happened to this? Oh, I guess because it wasn't greenery? It didn't get transformed. So if that's the case, then maybe... Yeah, that's a lot more beach there. If I do the same kind of idea here, we irrigate these sections. Co-host is also like 3 people. It's really difficult to critique them for being slow because they're 3 people. Got crabs. Look at them. More cloud cedar. Ferns on the riverbanks. Mastodon's open source, so it's a little bit more, like, robust than that. But, like, you know, it's still one guy ultimately in control of each part of that. Shadecloth pillar. Requires a cliff. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay, I'm seeing how this works. So now if we do this, this, and this... Oh, it lets you... Oh. I see. Alright, well let's continue to... Let's get some more beaches, I think. Let's start by... That's a bit of a waste, but... Beach time. Okay, we have enough beaches now. Coral reefs. That comes when I unlock the next thing, probably. So I need more wetland tiles. So the hydroponium... 26. Awesome. Salinator. Oh, okay, this allows mangroves. Right, okay, so it turns wetlands into mangroves. Okay. I'm starting to get this. A little bit more there. Oh, nice. Some of this just turns into mangroves. Presumably because it's right on the ocean. Monorail node. Oh, nice humidity! Yeah, we did it! Ideal humidity. We did it. Okay, monorails. What do they require? They require rocks. Move a building from in range of this monorail node to in range of another connected monorail node. Oh, you can like move buildings around? How do I connect them? Oh, nodes just in... They have to be just in range. Okay. Grows coral from polyps, which can be moved with a monorail into clean ocean. Oh. Okay, right, so... And you can kind of see the range, too, there. Okay. What does it need to be grown on? All right, irrigator. Now that we have a coral lab. Oh yeah, it's all like aligned. Just thinking. Hey, there we go. Ah, and it needs to be built just offshore. So now when I do that, we got reefs. Awesome. Let's see if I can do it again. So, build you. And then put this in range here. Yeah, baby. So we need a little bit more in the way of mangroves and some more coral reefs. That means we need wetlands. Let's get started making some. We have enough beach, yeah. So if we do that. And now... wetlands, which will actually turn into mangroves. Or some of it will. There we go. A bit more mangrove. I think in order for... yeah, in order for the node to reach... that connects that. Yay! Okay, so that means that we can add another lab in. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I've made this complicated. I've made this too complicated for myself again. Okay, now you're in range. Haha. So long, suckers. Let's watch that number go up. Still 44%. Damn it. Vines. Combustor. There we go. Get some coconut palms. We still need a little bit more in the way of coral. With this all in range, though, now maybe I can just... can't build on that beach, so I'm gonna have to build over there. Should have foreseen that I can't build on beaches. That seems like a pretty standard fact of life. Thank you for the alert. Okay, there's our irrigation. We have additional mangroves. Awesome. Whoa. One of these tiles lets me build. There it is. Oh, awesome. I love that it's like dynamically like building out a network. Let me just try this. So too great a distance. Okay, how about that? Okay. We're looking good. Too close to more shade cloth. There's not much more cliff here, guys. Whoa. Okay. Clumsy, but we got there. Okay. Next step is just coral. Are you kidding me? Build more coral. Target valid. And here comes a bunch of it. Let's watch. Beautiful. Do the same here then. Irrigate. Then Coral Lab. Export. I think I can just export this other Coral Lab here. Not quite. Oh. Spend. Ah, of course. Go. Nice. Monorails can also be used for recycling. Connect your airship to the monorail network. Awesome. Recycler station. Placed adjacent to the airship. Okay. This is a rock hopper. Moves a rock from one location to the other? Wait. I want to throw rocks around? Hell yeah. I need a rock to throw. There's one. Oh, okay. It throws it like a fixed distance. That's rude. But maybe right. Alright, let's get this all packed up. Then I can start working out the logistics of not packing it up. Okay. Starting to see some ways forward now. Okay. We have at least a mostly connected monorail network now to help with teardown. I'm gonna need to start somewhere, though. Let's make it here. Because I'm out of resources. Wait a sec. That's not ideal. Okay. My drones have gone to tear that all apart, so all is well now. And I have enough to... Yep, I have enough to recycle this. Get rid of that whole area. Nice. Okay. We now have a mostly complete network that I can use to start recycling. I'll need to pack you up into a silo. But after that, I can pack up those nodes there, because that's all done. I might need to make one more rock in order to make one more monorail. And that should let me recycle everything. How dare you? You're supposed to... Oh. God damn it. Tear it down one node at a time. Work out and then in. I understand now. No! No! Oh, it was so close. I thought I had it. I was feeling so fucking smart. It's like, yes! I've done it! I'm gonna have my plans dashed. Oh yeah, like I'm not struggling for resources anymore. Recycle out and then in. I fully recycled, but I forgot to put animals in. Fuck. Okay. A beach on an island. Well, I don't think the... Ooh. Okay, we can put the mantas in there. Put more mantas. in range of at least 3 river tiles. Okay. I found the one spot the manta rays can go. Maybe there? No, mangroves, not coral. Okay. Parrots! Yeah! Aw, it's macaws. I love them. In the mud of wetlands. Like right around here? Wetland, not mangrove? Coral and mangroves. Sweet. Three animals and then swims in the deep ocean far from land. Thunderstorms begin. I could probably achieve that before I go, right? I'd have to clean up again, but... it's probably the least of my worries. Yeah, baby. Okay. Now we'll re-engage the network and just recycle everything. We are so close to the end. Alright, here we go. Recycle those first. Those nodes follow. And there we go. Rest of the teardown's happening. Beautiful. Awesome. So it looks like there's 2 maps in each climb. Maybe you have to achieve all the climate thresholds to unlock the unlock each map. Oh, polar. I'm into it. I am gonna call it there for today. I mostly just wanted to make sure that I streamed this at some stage. And I'm glad I did. This is a neat little game. Thank you very much for coming along and seeing this. It's been great to have some company and yeah. Might be streaming again on Sunday, probably before that as well. But I'm doing an event with the Destiny Aotearoa and Australia community. The Root of Nightmares raid in traitor mode. We're doing an Among Us is what we're doing, which is going to be great. In the meantime, I will have some other streams more than likely later this week. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you around.